Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for June 28th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I am solving two classic Sudoku by Bill Murphy. First one is called Feel Worse, and the second one is called Lite Spots. And I've already solved these once this morning, but I had some audio problems, as is increasingly common these days. So I'm going to solve them again. We have normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3 by 3 box. And as much as possible, I'm going to try and copy the path that I took when I originally solved these about 10 or 15 minutes ago. But in this one, I started in the central band. We have two ones. They're looking in this box, and they can't go where this 6 and 7 are. So this is 1. We have the same thing with 9, placing a 9 here. I can type it. We have a 2 looking down, and so that results 8 and 2. Also have an 8. So that's done. I think we can place a 2 here. Yeah. So 2 is ruled out of those cells. It has to go there in the row. And the next thing I saw here, well, I probably saw the 8. So 8 has to go in this cell. There's some symmetry going on here in the middle. It is not a fully symmetric puzzle, though. So just keep an eye out for that. A lot of times in gas, we like to include symmetric deductions, like this 2 and 8. It doesn't necessarily go through the whole puzzle, but it does kind of clue you in on where to look next to see if that's there. Just don't assume it's there. What I saw next was the 6, 7 here. They're ruled out of these 3 cells. So we have to have a 6, 7 pair. And that means these cells are 3, 4, and 5, but we have a 3 and a 4 here. We could also see this as just a naked single 5 right here. The cell sees all the other digits. These are 3 and 4. This is 6 or 7, but we have a 6 here. That resolves our 6, 7 pair. 6 in the box must go here. This can't be 3, these can't be 3, so this is 3, and then the 5 in the middle resolves 4 and 5, 3 and 4. So that's the middle band done. The next thing I looked at was these columns. They only have 3 missing digits, and 9 in particular can't go in these cells. So this is 9, and these are 1 and 2. So 1, 2 like that. These cells need a 1, 8, and 9. 1 can't go in these, and 8 can't go there. Right. Next. Don't actually remember what I looked at. So let's see what we can find. We need 2, 4, 6, and 7. 6 can't go in these or this, so it goes here. This can't be 2 or 4, so this is 7. And this can't be 4, so that resolves that column. These are 3, 5, 7, and 8. 7 and 8 can't go down here, and this can't be 7, so we have 7, 8 in this order. These are 3 and 5, and we know the order from the 5. And this is a little bit of a theme in this puzzle. We can resolve some of it, though. We need 2, 4, and 6 here, and we have 2, 4. And then we have 4 in the row. These are 3, 5, and 9, which we can't do yet. These are 4, 5, and 8, which we can't do yet. These are 1, 3, and 7, which we can't do that. We could go ahead and mark a little bit. I'm not going to do this for all of them because it's not that useful. But I know that from having solved it already. So in some cases, I might mark these. 7 in this box. We had 7s here and here, so that's a 7. That was actually available from the very start of the puzzle. These were all given 7s, and the given 8 here places 7. So that's going to resolve 3, 1, and 7. This is 5. These are 1 and 2, and we have a 2 there. These are 3, 6, and 9. We have 3 and 6 there. So these are 3 and 6. All right, we need 3, 6, and and we have a 3 and a 6 here. So this is 8. We have a 6 here. It's going to resolve that. These are 6 and 9. We know the order of those from that 9 and that 6. This would be a deadly pattern if not for that given 9. Something that stood out to me. 1, 4, and 5. Now we can start to resolve these. So 1 there. These were 3, 5, and 9. We have a 3 and 5 now. And that's 5, and that's 3. And then these are 4, 5, and 8. And that is the solution. I think it took me longer that time than the first time. Anyway, second puzzle is Lite Spots. And just like the first puzzle, we're going to start in the central band. And notice Bill has given us these lovely sun patterns. I'm always going to think of these as suns. But yeah, 1 through 8 on each of these circles. There's no 9 in the grid. Something to keep in mind. This one actually might be totally symmetric. I didn't notice when I was first solving it. Anyway, let's get going on it. 6 can't go in that cell. These cells are this cell, so this is 6. 2, likewise. Can't go here, 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 so that's a 2. And we use a lot of symmetry in gas. It's not always fully symmetric, like I think it is in this case. But even when it's not fully symmetric, you can kind of use it to inform where to look next. So like in the previous puzzle, I looked at this column and we had the 9 here. That kind of clued me in that if I looked at this column, we were probably going to have something similar. So anyway, 5 has to go here, and 1 has to go here. 8 is ruled out of these cells, so this is 8. And then we have a 7 here, that's going to give us our first 9. These are 3, 4, and 9. We have a 4 here, so 4, 9. Ooh. I'm having some struggles this morning. 9 in the middle, and then these are 7 and 8. Know the order, these are 3 and 4. And that's the central band done again. So again, we can start looking at columns. Like this one, we need 1, 2, 5, and 9. And that's not as useful as I thought it would be. 1, 2, 5, and 8, sorry. So that's 2 or 5. That's probably not the place to look. How about these 7s? 7 can't go in any of these cells. And up here, 3. Can't go in any of those cells. Okay, I see something here. I don't think this is what I used first time. That we can kind of see 2 ways. So I'm going to explain the simplest way logically, and then I'm going to explain how I actually saw it. If we look at this row, where does 4 go? 4 can't go in these cells. 4 can't go in this cell because of this 4. 4 can't go in this cell because of this 4. So this is 4. It's not how I saw it originally. What I saw originally was 4 looking into this box, which means 4 is limited to one of these cells. And now 4 is limited to one of these cells because we have this 4 and these 4s, and that can't be 4. So 2 ways to see it, as there often is in Sudoku. You can kind of change your viewpoint and see the same deduction in a completely different way. And that is okay. Use it however you see it. 3 and 6 can't go here. So this is 9, 3, 6 from that 6. These are 2, must go there. 7 must go here. And then 8 and 9. We can't resolve yet. are 1 and 8. These are 4 and 5. Okay, 7 looking in this box. I think that was our last 7. Let's go 3. 3 has to go here. It's our last 3. Alright, now this column needs a 4. These can't be 4. This column needs an 8, and these can't be 8. It's going to resolve our 1, 8. It's going to resolve our 5, 4. These now are 2, 4, and 9. That has to be 4. These are 6, 8, and 9. This has to be 6. And then 9, 8. Like that. Tells me I should probably be able to resolve this time. Just haven't done quite as much. These are 2, 4, and 5. We have a 2 and a 4 here. And we have a 2 here. These are 1 and 5. So this is 9. These are 1 and 6. This is also 1 or 6, but we have a 6 there. And these are 5 and 6. This is 8 or 9, but we have an 8. That's why I haven't resolved this. That 8 is similar to this 4 up here that we found, but we never came down and did the symmetrical deduction. So the 9 here gives us 2 and 9, and now we're going to have 2, 5. So that's 5, 2, that's 5 and 1, and this is 1, and finish off we have 8. So those are the solutions. Lovely puzzles from Bill. Quite a bit of symmetry. I think this one was totally symmetric. If we look at the 1s and 5s, everywhere we have a 1, we have a 5 rotationally opposite. And then 2s and 6s, 3s and 7s, 4s and 8s. So this is an example of what we call GSP. This one was not totally symmetric. 4, 6. Here we had 4, 7. So it's kind of the difference there. But definitely something to keep an eye on when solving, especially in gas, but in other puzzles as well. Setters like to include symmetry, and feel free to at least use it to inform where to look next. But let us know how you found those in the comments, and I will see you next time.